I was born in Montgomery, Alabama, the Gump. I was born down there. I was raised in Union Springs, Alabama. That's probably like an hour. It's probably like an hour outside of Montgomery. It's the country. Like population probably like 2-3 thousand. I'm related to everybody down there. My auntie work at my elementary school. My bus driver drove me to school. All my cousins, my mamas, her sisters, all my aunties drove all them to school. So he been bus driving for 20 plus, what, damn near 30 plus years before he ended up dying. Then I ended up moving to Atlanta. I'm saying probably like 2006. I had moved from Alabama to Atlanta in 2006. So I've been here ever since then. All right, so ask that question one more time.
All right, so what inspired you to get into music? Like, what's your biggest inspiration that led you into the path you're on right now?
I got you. It was more so, like I said, I was shooting videos. I got the 9 Films YouTube channel, so I was shooting a lot of video for people and doing interviews like this too. Then I met my brother Frost. He came out here to Atlanta, and then we was working together. I was shooting his video, stuff like that. Then I ended up going down to Houston. I was going to shoot some of his videos down in Houston. And then we had been traveling. We was going to like LA, New York. We was everywhere, Miami, just shooting. And then at one point in time, we was going to try to start like a label and sign some artists. So then what ended up happening was like the artists, they wasn't really listening to what we was trying to tell them. It was like, hey, well, do it like this, shoot the video like this, rap on the beats like they weren't listening. So then I told him, no, he told me, he was like, bro, you should rap. Because he said, everybody already think you're a rapper. He was like, bro, nobody thinks you're a cameraman. Like, when people see you, they think you're a rapper. He said, the camera don't really fit you because everybody think you're a rapper. So then I was like, all right, I'll give it a shot. At first, I was going to be like a DJ Khaled type of shit, just like all the artists that I had been working with shooting videos. So I was going to try to drop like a mixtape and just get on that bitch and start yelling. You know what I'm saying? But then after that, I was just like, nah, I'm gonna try to rap. Because everybody was already liking my voice because they had heard me like speak on tracks and kind of do my DJ Khaled because I was talking. They was like, oh, his voice sounds so good. He got a strong voice, boom, boom, boom. So then he encouraged me to start shooting. Once I started, not shooting, he encouraged me to start rapping. I'm gonna say the day I stepped to the mic, I was rapping like, I'm talking about the day I learned how to rap, step to the mic, I wanna say I was already doing like 5-6 songs. Like, we'll go to sleep, he'll wake me up at like 4-5 in the morning. Like, bitch, come on, we gotta rap. I just did this track, hop on this. 4 songs later, I'm rapping with my eyes closed, you know what I'm saying? So it was really, even though I kind of had an ear for it, he was the one who really just was like, bro, go ahead and rap. You see what I'm saying? So then once Corona hit, and I couldn't meet face to face with people no more. I couldn't sit down and do the interviews. I couldn't meet up nowhere. They was closing buildings. Even if 2 people was in the room together, they weren't gonna let you do it. So after that, I was like, man, I'm just gonna start rapping. And then shit, I started rapping and it started working.
So tell us like your experience like doing music. Like what have you learned since you started?
My experience with music, doing music, it was fun. It's still fun now. It's just more so you got to get into the business now, more so than the actual rapping. Like, I mean, I still do my rapping, still try to perfect my craft, but I still try to get the business part down too, because that's really the main point. Like they say, 90% business, 10% talent. You see what I'm saying? So when I first started rapping, it was, for lack of, I'm just gonna say, it was amazing. You see what I'm saying? Because everybody was liking the music. Like, I ain't have no music out. I put this shit on everything I love. I ain't have no music out. We used to sit in the Uber, or we'll go perform a song, and everybody used to just like that shit. I had all the Uber drivers. They be like, boy, this hard. Even a 60, 80-year-old Uber driver he said, man, I've been in the music business for like 40 years. He said, man, this some good stuff. I mean, it was a white dude. It was all type of nigga and bitch and all type of shit in the song. And he said he fucked with it. We used to record a song. I'm talking about even when I first started rapping, we just record a song and then just go somewhere performing the next day. And everybody swore we was signed and people had been telling me that they thought I had been rapping for years. I would be telling folks, I'd be like, man, I only been rapping like a week. Like, I remember when I first started rapping, niggas you hear the song, I'm like, damn, this shit hard, fool. How long you been rapping? I'd be like, nigga, I started rapping about a day ago. And they be like, boy, start lying. I said, bro, I really been rapping for like a day. I just learned yesterday. I used to get in the booth and be like, hey, hold on, y'all gotta bear with me now, cause I just learned how to rap yesterday. And then finish my line, and then my verse, and then had the hardest verse, had the hardest song ever.
So do you have like a musical background, or do you feel like it just naturally just
I for sure got a musical background. See, I grew up in the country, you know what I'm saying? So you grew up in the country, man. They had you in the church singing. You know, my granddaddy was a singer. He sang with all the, with some of the, like the Commodores, and my cousin, he related to Eddie Kendricks from the Temptations, Eddie Kendricks from Union Springs, Alabama too. So the singing, the artistic, ability has been in my blood. My mama know how to sing, auntie know how to sing, cousin know how to sing. Shit, I know how to play the saxophone. You know what I'm saying? I got some type of musical background. Hell, it came real natural. Like that's what everybody says. Like, bro, it just sounded like you've been rapping for so long. Cause it wasn't hard. Cause shooting the videos and you know, recording behind the scenes content for artists. You know, I did that for like 3 years. So you got to be able to see how people record. You know, I never knew how artists record until I started shooting videos, and I would go in the studio and I'm like, damn, that's all these niggas doing. They just punch in like this. I remember one time I was working with some dude with one artist. It took him 3 hours to do a song. And he didn't even finish it. He was still stuck on the hook. I was like, man, them boy wasting time. He put me in there. I'm coming out with something. You feel me? I'm coming out.